Hey everybody, today I just wanted to share a tool anyone can use as they want, also just kind of a demonstration of how to play back AVI video files in LabVIEW. But yeah, this is also free open source if you just want to take this and use it as is or modify it or whatever. The link to this repository is available in the description for the video if you want to use this. If not, mostly just trying to highlight how to play back AVI videos in LabVIEW. So I'm just going to run this. It's going to prompt me for a file to load. So I'm going to it reads back the frame rate from the file metadata. You also get this little loading animation down here. So you can see as it's loading, it does take a minute to load the video file. Once that's done, you're good to play back the video. So I can just click play and it'll play here. I also get this here that shows my position in the video. You also can use these picture controls to set ROIs and stuff like that if you wanted to. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. I can replay that video as many times as I want. I'll show you here when this stops. You can change the playback frame rate. So this original frame rate is read from the metadata of the file. If I wanted to, let's say I wanted to speed that up, right? I want to play it faster. I can play it 45 frames per second instead of the 29. So able to kind of adjust. You can see your hair is blowing a lot. The video is not super hard to tell because there's not a lot going on. You can also go significantly slower. So let's do maybe like 8 frames per second, right? And play that, and now you can see it's going very, very slow. So you can kind of adjust the playback speed of those AVI videos. But yeah, let's look a little bit at basically the code, what's happening. So initially when this starts up, we're just saying, hey, what is the AVI file you want to load? We're using this AVI open function to open the AVI video. And then we're using this get info. So this is retrieving information about the video, such as the frames per second of the video and the width and height of the video. We're then going to just update our little loading AVI little loading bar at the bottom, make it visible, and kind of adjust the scale and whatnot, setting the maximum to based off of the number of frames. So basically every frame that we iterate, we're going to increment that little loading bar. We're also going to hide the current position bar, which is what is shown when the video is actually playing. This is what's showed just as we're loading it. Then we're going to go in and we're going to do an iMac create. So we're creating memory location for these images. And from there, we're going to set the image size based off of the width and height of the AVI. And we're going to read the frame. So get that image, and we're just build an array of all of those, and then we're going to close out the AVI. So now we've just basically got cached images of all the frames from our AVI. Part of why that's somewhat slow is because it's doing all of that before you play the video. Most video players are going to basically be processing this as the video is playing, so it'll try to get ahead, right, and basically have like a buffer, and then as you're playing the video, it will also still be pulling those frames out and whatnot. That's one improvement that can be done on this for sure. So if you wanted to be able to basically cut down on that loading time, that's something you can do. If you get very long AVI videos, it can take quite a while to load. The one we played was, I think, 13 seconds long. I mean, it took a few seconds to load the video, but if you had like a 5-minute long video, could take quite a while. So, another improvement that can be made to this would be setting up this loading kind of as a asynchronous process from the playing, and using like a queue or something so that the video would play as it gets frames from here. Kind of in the event handling loop, when we click play, we basically just have this timed loop here that's based off of our desired frame rate. And we're just going to go and iterate through each video. And then we are updating that current position indicator, which we make visible. So yeah, this way we can play the video back at custom frame rates, not necessarily just at what it was recorded at. And yeah, that's basically it for playing. It's relatively simple. Also have here this load. So if you click the load new, it's going to prompt you to load a new AVI file. Yeah, just wanted to show you can use these ROI, functions if you want to. So if you wanted to capture a region of interest, etc., you can. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the video. Like I said, this is all free, open source. If you close out, we're just discarding all of those frames. So basically just say, hey, clearing all those out of memory. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is mostly just to highlight how you can play back AVI videos in LabVIEW. Also kind of just highlight a tool that's kind of out of the box if you want to have an AVI player. If maybe you have a vision system that's recording some videos and you want to build into that custom LabVIEW application just a viewer, so a user can just play back the videos. You can just take this and use it as is. And then I do have this set up where it is zoomed to fit. You can also go take that and zoom in on specific things, etc. And yeah, you do have your ROI tools over here and whatnot. Then you can also programmatically generate these regions of interest too. So you can use LabVIEW code to find these regions of interest and automatically apply these in those locations if there's something you're looking for in those videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in today.
Canon Controls is your gateway to mastering LabVIEW. Dive into programming for data acquisition, industrial communications, and manufacturing automation. Explore how to enhance your projects with cybersecurity best practices. Join the journey to elevate your skills and secure your systems with every episode.